So speaking of self-awareness, let's actually go back to the beginning. What do I mean by being self-aware? Hi, my name is Aubrey Lynch. Welcome to my channel, your place for reflection, self-awareness, getting to know yourself, loving yourself, and celebrating whatever you find. Because it's not always good, but it's you, so you gotta love it. So thanks for watching. Let's get started. So self-awareness for me is living consciously, being aware of what makes you tick, what inspires you, what depresses you, what makes you anxious. It's knowing all of the parts of yourself and how they react to the world around you, and being able to manage them in a way so that they don't run your life. And when they occur, okay, here's the thing again, I'm gonna have to do X, Y, and Z to make sure that I'm A, B, and C. That's being self-aware, as opposed to letting all of those things run your life, right? And you are aware of them. You know these things about yourself, and you have stopped judging yourself for these things, and you just accept them as part of who you are. You do your best to manage them. You do your best to be in the world, and sometimes you say, you know what? Not today. And that's okay too, knowing yourself well enough to know when it's time to shut it all down and take some me time. It's a really important part of striving towards a fulfilling life. So what might we do to become more self-aware, to live more consciously? Get in the habit of doing daily mindfulness practices, meditating, taking a walk, being purposeful, not by accident. For example, when I walk to work, I put some music on, and I've got specific songs I play when I want to make sure I'm going to be in a good mood. If I'm in a bad mood, I play these songs. By the time I get there, I'm feeling pretty good. When I go to the gym, I listen to podcasts so that the podcast and my curiosity and interest in the podcast is something I look forward to. So I'm not dreading the weights, which I dread sometimes. But that podcast that I save for the gym is a little easier to get there because I'm looking forward to the podcast. It's knowing that part of yourself, knowing what your body needs, your mind needs, your soul needs, taking the steps daily to make them happen. Regular journaling, even writing a sentence, today was crap. Right? Writing it down, getting out of your head and through your hands and onto the paper does something physically to you. It really helps take that stuff out of your head, and life doesn't always feel so heavy. And when you have time, write a paragraph, write a chapter of your life, right? Get it out. Don't judge the words, don't judge the writing. Maybe you're typing it, it's on your phone. There are all kinds of journaling apps. The point is, get it out of your head. Out of your head and onto a space you can look back at it and read it maybe one day, or just know that it's no longer swirling around, buzzing and making your life miserable. It's actually out of there and place where it belongs, on the paper. It really helps to become more self-aware as you're writing and working through the things that are working or not working in your life. Prioritize self-reflection time, right? Keep a time. Every day, not sometimes, but every day, just 5 minutes to sit and think, maybe with a cup of tea, or maybe by your favorite window, or maybe in a cafe, or taking a walk, or with your pets, whatever it is that you do with your plants or your music. Find a moment that is purposeful every day, that you take a moment to think about you and your life, where you are, what you want, what you dream, and the small steps you'll take to get there. And again, in a non-judging way, in a loving way. Act like you're talking to a friend, or you're listening to a friend, right? As you're reflecting about the things in your life with the same love and respect you will with someone you care about. Because it's you, it's your life. It's your dreams, it's your hopes, it's your wishes, and you have a right to feel them and have them. Just, again, avoid judging them, just be with them. Healthy lifestyle choices. Making deliberate choices for healthier living. Carry a glass of water around at work. Try to get an extra hour of sleep. Try to clean up your living space so that you have clarity of your mind to think. You're not going to stare at a bunch of boxes every day. You're going to stare at a beautiful, clean corner. It really makes a difference and helps us become more self-aware, more self-loving, more self-accepting. If we are actively making healthy lifestyle choices. And once again, when you fall off the wagon, stay up all night long, binge watching your favorite Netflix series, and you're tired the next day, it's okay. The world's not going to come to an end. It's all right. Love yourself. Love all of you. Love all of that. just trying to make it a habit. Seek feedback and learning. This is tricky because you want to make sure you're seeking feedback from people that love you, that care about you, that are honest with you, but are going to do so in a loving way. Because friends can be negative, they can be brutally honest, and sometimes they need to be. Just make sure that you have people around you that are going to give you the feedback you need to make your life better. And ask yourself, well, do you think I'm doing this okay? Do you think this is working? And I want to run this by you, and know that that's their opinion. It might be a valid opinion. It might be an opinion that you respect. It's just one more idea to add to the mix. Ultimately, the choice is yours. But having a network of people around you for feedback and loving learning, right? A lovingly way of learning is going to be really, really valuable in your journey for more self-awareness. So daily mindfulness practices, regular journaling, prioritizing self-reflection time, healthy lifestyle choices, and seeking feedback and learning. All that brings you to a space of self-awareness, self-love, self-understanding, and it feels really good. You know, I've had a lifetime of asking questions of why are you so X, Y, and Z, and why this and why that, because I'm a bit neurotic sometimes, as you might imagine. And if you know me, then you know me, right? I feel okay now. You know, I'm quirky and I talk fast and I stutter and I get confused and I'm very forgetful and I'm annoying as hell to myself and probably to others too. Sorry. And I love me. Or I should say, I'm in a state of learning to love me. And I really want this for you too. And it starts with whatever you find along your journey of self-awareness and self-reflection and asking these questions that can be difficult, is to not judge the answers, is to just accept them for what they are. And if they're not where you want them to be, take a small step to change them. But try to turn off the voice of you're bad because you X, Y, and Z. It's not true. Those are negative words that are not helpful and they're not real. What's real is that you are full of love, you're full of light, you're full of hope and possibility and boundless dreams. And dreams come true if you give yourself a chance to be who you really are. And that's all I'm asking you to think about here on this channel. And I really appreciate you spending your time with me and watching. And please like, subscribe, share, and keep loving you. Keep loving you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you there.